All right, from one lady driver to the next one here, Sydney Summers. Young lady out of Buckner, Missouri, drives a John Deere called Colorblind. It used to be her dad's tractor, Ken Summers. Ken used to drive it. He lost his seat here a couple of years back. Sydney been driving since she was about 14 years old, started in the hot stock class. She'll be a sophomore at K-State this fall. Has a huge Instagram following. Pretty good running John Deere right here. Out of Buckner, Missouri. They call it Colorblind because they run a farm there in Buckner. They pull with a John Deere, but they farm with Case IH. 339.37, the mark to beat. Sydney Summers.
Everybody fixing here. This is what we do on Monday night. So, can't go live.
Sydney Summers burns it in up there on the far right side of the track. Was it enough? .27 feet, 322.27. Puts her in the number 4 spot for now. Still a lot of iron back there. A lot of good iron in this limited pro stock class. Steve Bringer out of LaGrange, Missouri. Chevrolet pickup called Playing for Keeps. All right, Terry Bay was our first puller in this modified four-wheel drive class. Brought to you by Claypool Nursery. He went 326.39 with the Ford. We got any Chevrolet fans here tonight? Steve Bringer. He's playing for keeps. Comes out of LaGrange, Missouri. Going to go after the Ford of Terry Bay. Dusty Berry and the coal roller coming up next on the orange sled. Wow. And we thought Sampson was bouncing. Steve Bringer, we saw daylight under those back tires more than once on that pass. He tried to stick with it, but something was going to break here any moment with the Playing for Keeps truck. Two 118.69 feet, 218.69. He tried to stay with it, but that bounce was not going to come out. I'm surprised nothing broke. Watch the replay. Several times you saw daylight under the rear tires. tried to stick with it. Man, it was just a gamble. If he would have stuck with it, something was going to give in the drive line on that truck. 218.69.
That's our new promo video. Chandler did a good job there, everybody. Welcome. It's Tuesday night. I don't know where Ron Stone is. I'm trying to find him. He's somewhere out in the atmosphere. I'm going to let some video play in the background. This is from Macon, Missouri, outlawpulling.tv. So welcome, everybody. It's Tuesday night. Jason Schultz here talking Outlawed Live. Don't have a ton to talk about tonight. I wanted to mention the banquet a little bit. That's coming up for the – and anybody can come to the banquet. You don't have to be just a puller. You can get signed up and check it out. It's a lot of fun. It's down in the Ozarks. And then also Lufkin, Texas is coming up as well. Dragon in the Pine. I think it's Dragon and Pulling in the Pines in Lufkin, Texas. We had on the promoter with us last week and doing that. And then don't forget Mark Ulmer's birthday is coming up in Menno, South Dakota at Rooster's Bar in the Beer Garden. It sounds like, like big name, like legendary pullers are going to be there. And Mark wants everybody there. So we're going to head out there and spend some time in Menno, South Dakota with Mark and the Ulmer family and the whole Ulmer Mafia to celebrate his 65th birthday. So for those of you that want to can make it out there to Menno, again, it's, Mark thought it kind of be going on all day. We're shooting to be out there 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon and then hang out. I want to get like a round table, like if Esden's there and Robbie Russell's there, kind of sit everybody down and just talk and just tell stories. And I think that would be an amazing night to support such a wonderful man who's done so much for pulling. And we have some behind the helmets with him on YouTube. If you go to YouTube and type in behind the helmet, behind the helmet, Mark Ulmer, and you'll find that out there. We have a good 45-minute interview with him up on YouTube to check that out. So let me know where you're watching from tonight. Let me know what's going on kind of in the pulling world. Starting to slow down a little bit for a lot of people. There's still some stuff going on in Missouri and different things like that. I'm just talking nationwide pulling now. The Outlaw season is not done yet. We have 2 pulls left, 2 nights left. Friday, October 21st, Saturday, October 22nd in, Lufkin, Texas, Dragon, and Pulling in the Pines. I just realized I still have the banner up there on the screen. So I'm going to throw up a banner for Lufkin. Daniel Christensen watching from Vandenberg, Nebraska. Mark Ham, Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Mark, you do an amazing job with all your pictures and all your promotion of the Outlaws. Thank you so much for all you do. Slayton, Minnesota's checking in. St. Mary, Missouri. So if you're going to Dragon or Pulling and Dragon in the Pines in Lufkin, Texas, let us know. I'm actually heading to California now, to Madera, California, to the GSI Golden State Invitational. But Chandler and Mackenzie and Brittany are taking down the merchandise trailer, and they're going to be videoing down in Lufkin and I'm gonna buzz out to California. That gives me my chance to do that. So I'm pretty excited for that. I'm gonna try to fly into Fresno, I think, and I've been talking to some of the 4-wheel drive truck pullers that I do the West Coast Pullers Live with, and we're trying to make all that happen. So I'm pretty pumped for all of that. So John Bohr, yep. Speaking of the devil, John Bohr's checking in. He has the Code 3 truck. Jason Grout's checking in from Denver. They're done with NSPA for 2022. I got to meet Jason out at Windsor, Colorado there. Green City, Missouri. Lucky Dog, have fun. I'm pumped. Yes, I am pumped, Russ. This is video, if you're just joining, this is video from Macon, Missouri, courtesy of outlawpulling.tv. Outlawpulling.tv, I think $40 a month or $39.95 a month, and you can watch all the polls all the time. It's awesome. So I would definitely go in and check that out, especially for your winter fixes and throughout there. So we can made you a nice meme. Oh, thanks, John. I haven't seen it yet, so I'll have to check that out. Oh, there was a funny meme today we put up. I got to find that, you guys, about the whole buzz right now is that those guys that got caught fishing and they had the sinkers in their belly. That was so funny. And thanks again, Chandler, for the promo video. That's pretty cool. He spelled Ron's name and Ron Stone's name wrong in there, but that's okay. We can fix that. Let me go to my group here. Get rid of that. Beer Money Pulling Team. I posted that here as a funny meme. It's in your messenger. Okay, thanks, John. I'll take a look at that in a little bit. Just waiting on the internet, guys. Sorry. There's a great picture of the Warhawk in Dubuque. Nice job, Clayton. Let's see. Oh, here's the poster for Dragon the Pines. We'll go back to that in a second. This one right here. This is money. When you come to weigh in 3 fish without sinkers in their stomachs, it ain't much, but it's honest work. That is totally blowing up the internet right now. So we have that on our Facebook page, Beer Money Pulling Team. So check that out. It's kind of funny. Speaking of pulling and dragging in the pines, 2022. So this is an event that benefits Mission 22, which they give back to the veterans. I don't know exactly what all Mission 22 is about. I mean, I just know that it's a very veteran charity. I'm a veteran, so it's near and dear to my heart. But I've never heard of Mission 22 until like the last couple of weeks. But this is actually the truck that they race for them, and all the profits from this, they donate a whole bunch of money to the veterans, and they're doing things with them. So I should look that up, and I'll get you more. Well, let's just do it right now. We got time. Again, I don't know where Ron is, guys. I haven't talked to him today. Mission 22 is a national veteran. Let's see, to provide and support veterans and their families when they need it most right now. Through a comprehensive approach of outreach, events, and programs, we're promoting long-term wellness and sustainable growth. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool that they're doing this. It's mission22.com. I will throw that website in the, you guys can go check that out. And that's where all the money from the Lufkin, Texas event is going to them. So, okay, so Jerry's going to try to go to Mark's birthday bash tonight on Lufkin the weekend after. So yeah, if you're just joining us, Mark Olmer's birthday party is in Menlo, South Dakota. You don't need to, this is your official invite, everybody. So just come on out. But that is October 15th in Menlo, South Dakota. And it's going to be awesome. So, and we're talking about Lufkin, Texas right now. So I want to pull that back up a little bit. Ken Summers checking in. But this is not, so they're having like concerts, and I think Ron's band's even playing the one night. So it's all good. Chandler just said he just saw the typo on his video, but it's still a cool video. So it's all good. Check it out there. Head it up on our YouTube page. Lufkin, Texas, the 21st and 22nd. Go to their Facebook page right now. Dragon and Pulling in the Pines. I did not get on Let's Grow Pulling last night. Hey, Marty's checking in from Ravenna, Nebraska. The guys talked about the 5-inch class. So that was started with the Outlaws, and now you're going to start seeing that class go nationwide. So it's the Pro Stock class is limited to a 5-inch charger, and I think it's going to be very, very big. And it's already big in the Outlaws. It's going to be big nationwide here starting this next year. So that's neat to see that got pushed out there. But here's the event I was telling you about. I'm going to throw this in the comments, guys. Check it out. Go give it a like. Even if you can't go there, go like this event, share it around. You tell everybody's got friends and family that live in Texas, and they're always like, oh, there's never any pulling down here. And then now there's going to be. But this event is huge. Because I'm on TikTok, Instagram, everything. They're doing a ton of stuff like this. And then you can invite friends to these events like this. That's how social media works to pull all of this off. So, custom big rig event, car, truck, and bike show. And then the Outlaws pull Friday and Saturday night. And then so the points are going to be decided for the modified class and the 3.0 diesel truck class in Lufkin, Texas. So that's pretty cool as well. It didn't all end at Spencer this year. And it sounds like this has a lot of Ron's trying to get on. Perfect. I'll send you the link again, buddy. Ron. I'm going to invite him to the show. There's a link, Ron. Put that up there again for you. Yeah, Hemi versus Chevy close out the season mods. Yep. The mods and the diesel trucks and the two-wheelers are pulling down there as well as one other Outlaw class. But it's a big drag strip. It sounds like the owners put a ton of money into the venue. Here's the actual Facebook page, guys, of the event. I'm gonna put this in the post as well. Again, go like it if you haven't done it yet. Hit the old like button, smash the like button. They got hotel updates on here right now. So that's good. Here's some stuff from the drag strip. So this is a one-way diesel performance, has their 57 Chevy Pro Mod big tire, registered to race it, dragging and pulling in the pine. So it's everything, guys. This is a motorsport dream. Basically, there's drag racing, there's pulling, there's a big custom semi-truck show. They race semi-trucks. It's awesome. And Pro 4x4. Thank you, Mark. Thank you very, very much on that. So super cool here. That's at Tulsa Raceway Park. That's where my uncle lives. I know where that is. Let's see here. Here's some of the semis that are going to be racing. This is kind of what it looks like. They race bobtail. They race that's why this is truly a fun weekend for everybody that gets a chance to go to this. And here's some of the truck show stuff as well. I mean, just fancy rigs. And if you've heard of like Onaway Speedway and stuff like that, like they're kind of in cahoots, helping each other, promoting it. And like I said, TikTok's blowing up. I follow a lot of the big Cattle Cartel and Hater Made and all those guys on TikTok. And they get to see that. Like here's some video from Onaway. They race uphill with 23. This is what they're going to be doing as well. So that is torque. That is absolute torque. Outlaw.
Oh, yeah.
So they have some like A classes and B classes. I'm not sure what all that means. I think Class A is the fastest ones, but some of them they haul 120,000 pounds raw, different things like that. So it's all good. Into the. We're just talking about Lufkin, buddy. How are you tonight?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. Did you see our new promo video that Chandler made us?
Chandler made us a promo video?
Yeah, he spelled your name wrong, but I'm going to show it anyway. It's pretty good.
How can you spell my name wrong?
He put E on the end of Ron. So he's not a good speller. He's good with video, but he's not a good speller.
I'm Roanstone, huh?
Yeah, well, I got to show this to you. So I'm kind of proud of this, actually.
This is a promo for Lufkin?
For our show. For our show.
Oh, let's see it.
Yeah. Well, if you'd have been on here, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I know,
Chandler says it was a typo. What are the semis hauling besides ass? Ross, what's that mean? What are the semis hauling besides that? I don't know. It was just heavy loads, I think. Control Outlaw video. I got to pick on Chandler a little bit, but the video is really sweet. I got to go find it now, Ron. What did I do with it? I played it earlier. I promise. There's Macon. Type in the old Google over there. Let's see here.
Yeah, I'm not sure I believe you now. It's
No, just wait. It's like you're gonna start doing what Josh to me does about his beer. The Remedy beer. He's never seen it. He's all mad still about that. So,
is this it?
No, this is from Macon. I'm just showing some video until I find it. He just sent it to me today. He put it in our Dropbox, and I didn't go download it. I just went and found it on YouTube quick. So. But thanks everybody for joining us. It's October 4th. Like I said, we're not done with the pulling season. Ron, I'm going to California now instead of the Lufkin, Texas.
What?
So,
Wait.
yep.
Seriously?
Yeah, I'm going out to Brian Massetti's having me out to the Golden State Invitational. But Mackenzie and Chandler and Brittany are going to Texas. Don't worry. We're going to have coverage down there. So
Yeah, I can tell you where the most fun will be had.
I don't disagree with you.
It's not going to be out on the West Coast.
I'm excited. I've never been out there, and I need to do this. If you know what I'm saying, I need to do this. So
See how you are. You're always standing me up like that. It's all right.
Well, it's not on purpose. I swear. I swear. I'm almost there, Ron. I almost got it. So how's your day going?
Good. How about yourself?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. I was up at the WRA, the Wisconsin Real Estate Association, up there the last couple of days, and then I was down at my Janesville office today. And then my daughter is the manager of the soccer team, so we did that today. So it's all good. We had parents' night.
Yeah, was trying to get Dan Valance to come on.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
Trying to get, because he's a diesel pickup puller, and he's currently in the lead of the points in the 3.0 diesel pickup class, which we all know that's the points finale down in Lufkin. And plus, he just put up $1,500 more for the 3.0 diesel pickup class. So.
Oh, cool. Well, this is our video. He's on here. Dan's on here. Dan,
he's here.
How y'all doing, man?
So here, now that we have all the official people, let's start the show over. Okay.
Yeah, all the pieces are here. Let's do it. Let's start right on time at 7:22. I guess that could be Ronnie, I guess.
Could be worse.
Found another typo there, Chandler.
Yep, I saw that. Need to be outlawed, right?
Yeah, outlawed. Yeah, thanks, Mark. Now it's Rome now. I'm like
Rome?
I'm a city. European city now.
Oh, I love it. Oh, Dan Valance, how are you, buddy?
I'm pretty good. How about y'all?
Good. Hey, what was your best pull this year that you're proud of? Because I'm going to go find the video of it while we're talking.
Man, I don't know. This year?
You've had a good year, so.
Yeah, we had an okay year. It always could be better.
I mean, it's not over. I'm not saying that.
I don't know any of them, I guess.
I wasn't there, but Marthansville looked like a pretty good hook.
Marthansville was a real good hook. I ain't too sure the sled wasn't real light, but we went 404 feet that night. That was great. The whole crowd was standing up.
I could pull that one up, Jason.
Yeah, that one was great. Yep. I think we're probably flying down the track that night.
Yep.
Did you get your tractor back together, Jason?
No, Dan. We knew we couldn't get parts. So we haven't even tore into it yet.
Yeah.
So, it's I'll be ready for next year. My engine builder is a farmer, so he, as soon as like September, it's all about chopping, and then we're into everything else too. So it's okay. I mean, I'm bummed out, but it is what it is. So
it is what it is.
Logan, stop.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know what happened with the sled that night. I think they had it probably too light or wrong gear or something. Because man, we went 404 feet that night. We was flying.
The crowd loved it.
We was flying down that track though.
The farm truck out of Mineral Wells, Texas.
It's Mineral Wells, isn't it?
It is.
Mineral.
I get called all kind of stuff on the road. I don't never worry about it much. As long as they know it's the same truck going down there, I'm okay with it. But man, we was flying down there. I think old Will, I had him back in the corner back over there. He was getting a little scared.
I seen the red flag flying.
Yeah, that's great.
The exercise.
Yeah, that's great.
That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah. So y'all going to Lufkin?
Well, Jason's not.
I was supposed to go. My team's going to come down, Dan. So like Mackenzie, Chandler, and Brittany, we're coming down with the merchandise trailer. We're promoting the event, and then we're going to be getting video. But I'm going to go to California, Madera, California. So Brian said I'm going to fly out to Fresno, and I've never been to a poll in California, and that's what's great about having a team. But Lufkin's going to be a hoot. Lufkin's going to be a hoot. I think it's going to grow with the Outlaws. I think you'll see more classes in the future. And they're good people, and we're promoting the crap out of it, and we're having fun. So, how far is Lufkin from your house, Dan?
Oh, well, we're only about 3 hours from Lufkin, but then we're headed for Georgia for Diesel and Dark Corners.
We'll be there
4 weeks.
Yep, and that's November 4th and 5th.
Yeah, that's one of my most favorite pools of the year too.
Really?
Yep.
That's my birthday weekend.
That's great. It's beautiful down there. You ought to go look at that pool sometime. Never been. It's great.
Yeah,
it's a good one, Ron.
I looked at going down there several years ago, 18 or 19, when we started Full Pull TV, and we talked to them about it. We never got anything put together for going down there, but
man, it brings in some big competitors, and I mean it's a hell of a show.
Yeah, we've been down there 3 or 4 years now, and it's real. I mean, you can hear the banjos play, Ron, on the way back to the track. That's one place that you know.
Time people drinking, but
yeah, no, they have a good time. It's a good time. And a lot of guys, Ron, it's in November, and a lot of guys come down from the south. You know what I mean? That's I think with Lufkin, I think that's why it's got a lot of potential as well, Ron. Especially if you add more classes, because some of the guys haven't pulled in a month, and they still want to get out and scratch that itch a little bit. You know what I mean? So it has a chance to do pretty good.
Well, some guys blow their stuff up, at this time of the year,
Yeah.
But
because I absolutely wanted to just piss away $60,000. I mean, that was my goal that night. So.
You can't win. Trying.
Jason Wayman is one that comes to mind as well. He just blew his up Saturday night. So.
Man, it's crazy.
Well, he got to do that. Did they do the shootout though with Hill with Kincaid?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it happened during the shootout, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I didn't get to see it, but yeah.
I just heard that. I heard that Kincaid won, but I didn't check. Did they? Was it during the actual poll? No. They did like just a grudge match after the hook, right?
Yeah, kind of like a call out kind of deal. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
if anybody's got any questions for Dan Valance and the farm truck, Blair Clutch, please throw those in the comments. Doug Weisinger says only way.
Yeah, we'll get your answer.
Well, how much?
How much is too much?
Yeah. Yep. Too much was definitely the answer there. But
yeah, I'm trying to get some more trucks to go to Lufkin's. What I'm trying to get.
That's what we're trying to get accomplished here. We're losing trucks like Wayman.
Yeah, Wayman. Now Dalen said he ain't coming. He said his truck's all tore apart.
Oh.
I'm like, man, come on.
Well, let's. I know you threw $1,500 extra bucks at it, Dan. That's awesome.
That's why I tried to ask some money. Maybe some people gonna come. I think old Phil Ross, high class hooker, told me he's coming, and we're gonna try to get Jesse Knight to come down here if we can get him to come down here.
Hillbilly Bone.
And another truck out of Kansas said he's gonna come. So maybe we're gonna get some trucks over there anyhow.
Who is that out of Kansas you're talking about?
Oh, Chain Smoker.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, he pulls with us sometimes.
Yeah, I've been working on Jesse a little bit. They'd love that truck down there, being that, veterans themed event and all,
Yeah, I like Jesse too. He's a good guy, man. Jesse and Phil, we all have a good old time.
And especially with it being for Mission 22, that'd be cool too. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, Jesse, I called him last week, and he seemed kind of down in the dumps, like they weren't going to get it fixed. And then he just messaged me this afternoon and said they found some issues and they're going to get them fixed, and it looks like he's going to try to make it. So
Okay, cool.
That makes me happy. Yeah, Jesse started pulling
That'd
with
be
the organization I started over in Kansas. He had his neighbor got him to come out and hook his brand new pickup, his 2007 Dodge, and he was hooked, as they say, and that truck ended up becoming a pulling truck. I think he had like 59,000 miles on the clock or something when he started pulling with it.
Yep.
Dan, can the TTPA trucks come pull with the Outlaws in the 3.0 class?
Yeah, they can, but they don't want to come, I guess. But we'll try to invite them all. Tell everybody to come. It's for a great cause, man. It's all the money going to some veterans. Some
Mission 22.
Yeah. I said if I win, I'm going to donate all my winnings to that charity both nights if I win anything.
Awesome, you are. That's awesome.
Yeah, even if it's the money I had to donate for the winning, but that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Well, everybody's watching right now. Let's who are the 3.0 trucks that you want to see in Lufkin, Texas? Type them in the comments.
I'd like a Skylar Leaper come on.
Yeah, I was going to mention that.
That'd be a badass truck. He got a badass truck. I know he'd like to come down and whoop me. So come on, Skylar. Bring it on down.
That's what you got to do, Dan. You got to talk a little smack.
Yeah.
Hey, that gets people motivated sometimes.
Oh, it does, man. It does, and I'm all good. I like everybody, whether win, lose, or draw, whatever we got going on. We still have a good time.
Right.
What about Jason Wayman? You know he has another bullet sitting there somewhere, right?
And you know about Jason, man. He said he wasn't coming to shite either, and I was sitting there drinking coffee at 4 a.m. in my motorhome at Shides, and I see his trailer go by. I said, I thought you wasn't coming. He said, well, surprise. So you never know. He might show up too.
Dan, let's kind of do a 3.0 kind of power ranking right now. So who won? Are you leading the Outlaw points right now?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm probably gonna be, since Dalen ain't coming, I'm for sure gonna be the winner.
He ain't coming?
He said he was. He said he got his truck all apart, but you never know. He could be lying too. He might show up too. Maybe he don't tell me that, so I don't go.
Okay. Who won?
Yeah.
And then did Wayman win a Western Series?
Yeah, Wayman won that, and then Adam Kincaid, he won whatever they got over there on the Kentucky side.
Is that Silver Series?
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay. What other? And then like OSTPA has some big. OSTPA has some big 3.0 trucks.
Yeah, Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got some bad ones up there too.
A lot of those guys, they're the ones that you compete against the diesels and dark corners.
Yeah, them. Hey, the ones from Kentucky going to be there. The ones from they're. I don't think Missouri truck too many of them go there, but they ought to, because that's a really badass pull over there.
What's that truck? Was it a 48 Ford pulls to the Ohio State?
Yeah, that's Dane Kick's truck, I think.
Ron King's or Dane King's. Yeah, one of them guys' truck. I think that truck's for sale, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I just saw it for sale the other day.
Yeah, I think that's right.
I'm looking up the points right now. Yeah, Dan has a 6-point lead. I mean, 6-point lead is what you got going into Lufkin.
Yeah, and I think what Dalen said was there's no path for him to win that either. I mean, because if Wayman ain't coming, then
now McElfresh might be coming.
Yeah, but
he could get in there between you.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Never know. You just never know.
Try to get old Cole Alley to show up, but his clutch is out. He wants me to send him some clutches, and he'll come.
Yeah, I called him too. I've been working these guys.
Yeah, he got his truck down. I guess old McElfresh, maybe his truck's down. I don't know, but
I think he's good. I'm not sure.
I'd like to see him show up. Man, he got a good running truck.
Yeah. But Phil Rauch, sound like he's probably coming.
Yeah, sound like he is. That'd be great.
Skyler, or maybe the Chain Smoker.
Yeah, that'd be great.
There's another truck out of Kansas. I haven't seen it in a while. Used to be the old Executioner.
Kurt Ulrich.
Yeah, it used to be his truck.
His truck, right?
That guy in
some other guy got it. I seen he was at Cowtown in 2020.
Yeah, he doesn't get it out that much, but I haven't seen it at all this year.
Yeah, well, he might have been working on it.
So I don't know. I can't remember his name, but
they show up. They ain't been doing nothing to it. And then they whooped everybody's ass. Everybody
what's
like,
that?
Wow.
What's that say, Jason Wayman there? What's that?
No, I'm just popping names up on the screen of people we're trying to get to Lufkin, Texas. So.
Oh yeah, well we'd definitely like to get him. I'd like to get Adam Kincaid to come to.
Is Buck will Buck come over and pull, Dan?
Who, Buck?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think he will, but
I don't think
more than well than welcome too. I mean, even though they got a different turbo, like a 2.6 map group turbo, they're more than welcome to come pull.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I think Will called him and he wasn't going to come.
I'd really like to see him show up. I mean, the more trucks the merrier every time, right?
Yep.
Well, maybe you ought to put a call out on Kincaid there.
Yeah, I like to see Kincaid. I'm good friends with him too. So when him and Jason was going to do it, I'm real good friends with both them guys. And I'm like, man, I was going to bet 500 on each, and then just like, well, what if somebody don't pay me? So very couldn't lose. So, but they good guys. Kincaid's a good guy. He's kind of a team member for us because we always on that O'Brien team too. So
yeah. Yeah, the Matt Paduska, he's another one.
Out of Iowa.
Yeah, I'd like to see Matt come down to Texas. I like him and Holly. They're real good people, man. They should come down here.
Yeah,
that'd be great. Bad company truck because he got a good running truck.
Yeah, and the old Banana Max, I'd like to see that one.
Yeah, he's got a good running truck. I like to see him show up too. I like to see them all show up.
Well, in Banana Max, they'll run 3.6 and 3.0. I've seen them with put the DOT tires,
turbos and tires around stuff.
Yep.
But like in Georgia, we might have 25 trucks in the 3.0 class.
Yep.
That's what we need in Texas. 25 trucks. That'd be great.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, Dan, don't realize how cool this event is.
Oh yeah, because they ain't never seen all the semis over there, all decked out, polished up, drag racing with loads behind the trailers.
Yeah.
Diesel drag racing. They got all kind of stuff going on there.
Yeah, the truck show, the concerts, and
I got some concerts. Then got a good Sunday night one of hers.
good Saturday night one, I think. So.
Oh, Saturday night, yeah.
Saturday night.
Yeah, Saturday night.
You don't need to suck up to Ron, Dan.
No. I'm only like a couple hours from my house at there, so I'm good. Doesn't matter what I do. So
yeah, the guy on Friday night's kind of good too, Stoney LaRue.
Yeah, I heard he's pretty good too.
Yeah. Hey, I got a pretty good video we could play here.
Yeah, bring it up. That's some of last year's stuff.
They
got a lot of trucks from Canada coming and stuff too.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, they got a lot of nice trucks coming. That's gonna be a heck of an event. Oh yeah, that's a great one.
Oh shoot! I just kicked Ron off.
Okay, dog.
I didn't mean to kick Ron off, everybody. Sorry about that. But if you're watching, you got a 3.0 diesel truck friend or a buddy or a puller, tell them to head to Lufkin, Texas, everybody, October 21 and 22.
And you got Buck and Matt Tass, and there's a lot of money to be won there, so somebody's going to win all the money.
Yep. Ron will be back on. That's my fault. So.
Geez, what happened?
That was my fault, Ron. I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, you did that.
Yeah. I went to remove your other video so you could put your other video up, then I screwed up. Hell no.
Nice video, ain't it?
Yes, sir. Probably's got some music on there. It'll keep me kicked off of YouTube and Facebook. I'll be in jail for the next 7 days.
You just tell me, and I'll show them the license I have for the music.
We
I pay for all that music.
I know
Jason.
Chandler's video today got flagged by YouTube.
YouTube's.
So,
Never
yeah,
mind.
I
won't
love
say
music. I love putting music in the videos and stuff, but man, it just keeps getting me in trouble. So it's all
I have a
good.
license for all that stuff, so
Yeah.
if we have to show it to YouTube, tell them to put it somewhere.
Yeah, might have to upload that a little bit.
Dan, how long have you been pulling, buddy?
Man, I don't know. Maybe somewhere around 2002, 3, somewhere in there might have started.
And how long have you had the Valor Clutch? How long has that been a thing?
That company?
Yeah.
Oh, since about 1996.
I mean, how did that all come about? Tell us, how that.
Well, I built clutches since I was a little kid. Basically, my daddy had a clutch shop a brake shop when I was a kid after he come out of the Navy, and I swore I wasn't ever going to do that stuff. And next thing I know is I'm 50 years old. I've been doing it my whole life. So,
Yeah.
But I worked for somebody else, and then probably about 1996, 95, somewhere in there, I started a shop in my garage behind my house, and one thing led to another, and here we are. So
here we are.
Yeah, we did pretty good. So I've been happy about it.
And here's a question: how do you pronounce your last name? Is it Valance?
Yeah,
it is Valance.
Like
okay.
Valance. I get called Valance, and I get called all kinds of stuff. I don't care. Just call me whatever. So.
I think I've always said Valance, but I hear people say Valance.
Yeah, they always say Valance, and it's like, well, it's really Valance, but it's okay. It don't bother me one way or the other, I guess.
So your clutches are pretty popular in pulling, then I take it.
Yeah, we sell a lot of clutches, man, and all street clutches and pulling clutches. So
is it? Do you sell it to drag racers or street clutches and?
Mostly street. I'm gonna tell you, we sell the majority street clutches. We probably sell in the neighborhood 6,000 dual disc a year.
Okay.
So we do pretty good. So we sell a lot of that. We sell. There's some business on the pulling side, but it's not like the street side. It's way bigger business than the pulling side.
Okay.
So
your truck's a perfect billboard, to sell clutches.
Oh yeah. It sells a lot of clutches for us. It really does.
I bet. So
we sell a lot of those clutches, but still the quantity is nothing like what the street clutches are.
Okay.
You got what? 300, 500 3.0 trucks in the whole nation?
Right.
You got 5 million street trucks.
Sure.
Little disc.
Makes sense. Yeah.
So, it's simple math. Yeah.
So, Dan and Valor Clutch have added $1,500 to the pot for the 3.0 diesel pickup class, Jason, at Lufkin, Texas. The promoter had already upped the pot $1,000 for that class. So, it's $2,500 more at this point. And I'm not done trying to pump that purse up. I actually talked to Frosted Frog today, and Frosted Frog sounds like they're going to do a cooler giveaway to the best overall finish for all 4 classes for the weekend. So whoever has the best overall finish, kind of like the Rock or the Thunderbolt Award, at Rock Valley and Thunder by the River, but at Lufkin, you'll get a Frosted Frog cooler. And awesome. I think the guys are coming up with an award from Mission 22. Mission 22 folks are going to present those awards too. So lots of cool things happening. And I'm not done trying to get the purse pumped up there to try to draw these guys out. These guys that are sitting on the fence or thinking it's too far to go or what have you. Let's have a hell of a finale here for the Outlaws points finale for your class. The limited pro diesel class and the modified tractor class. Those 2 points races will be over after Lufkin. Still have the pro stock 4x4s that are coming down too.
And lots of margaritas at my trailer after Saturday night.
What's that?
There's going to be lots of margaritas at my trailer.
Lots of margarita. You got a margarita machine in there, Dan?
And we're going to have it going on, buddy. So,
hey, Jason's going to miss it.
Fixing to go, Dan. So, I'll probably see you guys in Lufkin if I don't talk to you sooner.
You got to go?
Yeah, my battery's fixing to die. It's at 1%.
All right, buddy.
All right,
Thanks for coming on, Dan.
Bye.
That's one way to get off the show.
I'm about to use that one. Whoops.
Oh, my battery died.
Gotta go.
Gotta go.
No, it's cool. He didn't even hesitate when I called him and asked him about, throwing a little more money at it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll throw $1,500 at it there.
He's a good dude.
I mean, that's cool.
Yep. That's what it's all about. And for people to support their class, that's what makes it fun.
Heck yeah.
And I think the call out thing was neat, really neat. I know Roos and Charles, and I think Cody got on last night. I had some work stuff last night, and I think they talked about the call out, and I think see more of it. I like the true grudge match, back to back, bang, bang. Sure. You know what I mean? So, we've seen it work in the drag racing world. There's no reason we can't make it work in the pulling world. You know what I mean?
Well, it draws some attention too. I think, honestly, if Wayman would have called him out a little sooner, had a little more time to promote that, it would have helped to promote that event even more. So,
well, and get a little, I love it. I mean, I love it. I think it's mano a mano. Let's step up and do it. So,
agreed. So it's the 2 points races that are going to be finished down there. Oddly enough, both of them 6 point difference between first and second in both classes. So,
okay.
The modified tractors. Hey, there's Jason Wayman. Are you putting that
there you go,
backup bullet in the Megatron as we speak, Jason? Is that what's going on?
We hope so. That's what we're telling everybody anyway, Wayman. So it's all good. So.
We're telling the world that Wayman Diesel Performance has a backup motor for the Megatron, and you're getting that installed as we speak.
Love it.
See what he says here in response. You have quite a few comments there already.
Yeah, it's been a good night for comments. It's been fun.
I was trying to watch some of them as the video was playing, but but the modified tractor class at Lufkin, you're looking at the Wayne Longnecker and River Rat and Sweet Pain from Iowa. Both tractors out of Iowa competing for that top spot. 6 point difference, Sweet Pain in the lead. It'd be back-to-back championships for the Ulmers if they were to pull it off down in Texas and hang on to that lead over Longnecker. Of course, the Ulmer Mafia. Still waiting on my hat, Jason.
Okay. But I thought we'd get him October 15th at his birthday party.
You got to get one of those Ulmer Mafia hats.
They are cool.
So is Wayman commenting there at all on?
He just said, "Hey, fellas, that's it."
That's it, huh? Yes. All right. So it's we're looking forward to the show. I talked to Josh, last week, and said we'd probably try to get Ronnie on. We'll probably try to get Ronnie on next week. I think next week also we'll have another points champion from the season on. I talked to the Claypools. I think we'll probably have them on next week.
Okay.
Had it set a little too far into kill mode. Okay.
Understood. And then he thinks that Craig has the hats. So
yeah, I'm gonna hit Craig up for sure.
I think he messaged us, didn't he, last week during the show?
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah. If I remember correctly.
So if anyone's coming to Lufkin, send us a comment. Tell us you're coming, and if you're going to watch.
Really want people to understand it's a full weekend. It's drag racing, and not just cars and trucks. Like semi-truck drag racing, super cool, and the truck show. And I was talking earlier, Ron, before you got on, the TikTok's full, like all the big TikTokers on the semi channels, like Hater Made and Bocephus. I think he's got the Bocephus truck and Cattle Cartel. I don't follow all of those well enough, but I've seen a lot of them sharing stuff. And like a lot of the trucks that go to Onaway Speedway, a lot of the Canadians are coming down. So it really is, Ron, going to be one heck of a deal. But so
it's these trucks. These trucks will outrun your car. You think your car is fast? These trucks are crazy fast.
Okay.
And they're road tractors. They're not stripped down racing trucks. They're road tractors.
Right.
They will haul the mail.
Now
those guys will be hooking to the sled on Saturday night as well. A lot of those same trucks you'll see on the race track will hook to the sled.
That's cool.
On Saturday night. So that's not part of the Outlaw show. That's right after the Outlaw show. They'll take to the track, and those guys will line up. Tammy and Richard Morris.
Why did Tammy come on? Richard was a really good interview last week, but it'd been nice to have Tammy on, don't you think, Ron?
I think so. I fully expected her to be on there. But,
we should do a Women of the Outlaw show, the ones that like the Lori Bauer and Tammy and all the ladies that do everything behind the scenes.
Andrew Meister's wife has approached me and told me we need to do the Women of the Outlaws, something to that effect on a show. So
let's set it up. That would be a hoot.
We can do it.
I love it. I'm not afraid. You're not afraid.
I'm not. I ain't scared. So your deal in California, is that a 2-night?
Yeah. Yep. It's Brian Massetti, MLM Motorsports. And then they have concerts after it as well. So I feel confident that, I wanted to come down and hang out with you, but this is the chance to go to California. I've never done it. So I want to do it. So I'm pretty pumped. Cool. I started that West Coast show. We do every other Wednesday night with the West Coast guys, trying to get that going. And that could have some summers I can put a skirt on. Yes, you could, Ken. Yes, you could.
Ken, are you still in Chicago? I think Ken's going to take up residence up in Chicago.
Well, Bailey had a soccer game this weekend, I think.
He always seems to be up there.
The Outlaw Banquet's coming up, guys. Lori had posted on the Facebook page, right, Ron?
Yep.
Is that on would that be on the website now then, probably?
See, I think she asked me to put that on the website today. So I need to get that on the website. Yes. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on right now. I'm picking corn, Ken said. Yeah, website. I need to put this. She sent me something to put on the website today. The banquet coming up weekend before Thanksgiving is the easiest way for me to remember it but there's a lot of stuff going on. I'm actually working on the schedule pretty hardcore for next year. Already trying to get things lined up. It's leap year. There's some events have moved, not all, but some have. So it makes
what does that do to like June and July and August? Does it mess up one of the weekends? I feel like.
So far there hasn't been any issues or conflicts. That is going to mess anything up. I don't think. I think we're good to go. So far, I think pretty much all have stayed the same thus far, except for a couple. So but working on that schedule. There's new pulls. We're working on 2. So it's going to be another busy year.
Oh yeah.
And of course, the challenge is not to add any more hooks to those that are already overwhelmed with hooks, and try to rein those in and not add any more hooks, and if possible, reduce hooks by a couple in a couple of those classes.
Yes, sir. That would be good.
Yeah, but with the 3.0 diesel pickup class, picking up some steam, that's another class that promoters can pick from. The light modified tractors.
Yeah, that should be picking up
is a great alternative to the heavy modified tractors. We don't want to burn those guys out either. There's a lot of money there on the line, but in those machines, and a lot of travel coming out of Texas, of course, we try to keep those 2-wheelers and modifieds together. Try not to split those up. Do our best not to split them up during the season. But there are some alternatives to some of the classes. We have the Pro Farm class available now. Of course, the 540 class, we push as hard as we can. Just not a whole lot of them in the Midwest. If we book a pull and Western Series books a pull with 540s, it's kind of bad for both of us. So we try not to hook them on the same night when they fall together on a schedule. So it's no good for them. It's no good for us to split that class. And that's exactly what happens. It just splits it down the middle. So
Valance, he's confirming it. Still be waiting on new parts. Won't make Lufkin. See you at the banquet at the lake. Because he's been tied right in there with old Dan.
Yeah. That stinks. So it's going to be a good class anyway. I mean,
Yep.
Dalen, if you're not coming for sure, I mean, that's going to wrap the points up for Dan down there. So, Shooty wouldn't even have to pull literally. He just
right.
But that outlaw rule though, if anything after Wisner, you have to, in order to get points money, you got to show up.
Yep.
I don't know if all the guys realize that, but you can't miss a pull after Wisner. Thanks, Charlie. Appreciate that, buddy. We'll see you down there. Yeah, naturally aspirated 2-wheel drives. I agree, Mark. And that's an alternative to the super modified 2-wheel drive when somebody feels like they need a 2-wheel drive class. That's a great class, naturally aspirated. There are, I think, some hurdles that can be fixed. I think those guys can come to an agreement. There's a deal with heads. For some of those guys that pull with Heartland, they run 2 different classes because there's a head disagreement over heads in that class. And I think if they can get that figured out, that would make the class a lot better. A lot of those guys can jump in the same class and go. But it's a great class. I mean, I grew up watching naturally aspirated 2-wheel drives. And back then we called it modifieds and super modified. The super modifieds were the blower trucks.
Yep.
So. But yeah, it's a challenge. It's a challenge trying to make it all work and fit it all together like a big puzzle and try to give promoters what they want. And
it's the hardest thing for you guys to do, just because you try to keep everybody happy and give everybody what they want. And fair season's only so long. There's only so many days, and you jam them all in there. So
yeah, that end of July, first part of August gets pretty crazy.
Yep, it sure does.
So yeah, I'll keep working on getting some more money down there for, if anybody out there knows any sponsors. I mean, it's a veteran themed event. All the monies go to Mission 22. Mission 22 is an organization that tries to curb and or eliminate veteran suicide. 22 vets a day die of suicide in this country. That's 22 too many.
Yep,
and
agreed.
That is the charity that all the proceeds from dragging and pulling at the pines goes to Mission 22. You check it out if you'd like. It's a pretty cool organization. The folks from Mission 22 will be down there presenting trophies and awards on the pulling track on Saturday night. So we're looking forward to that.
He said Ham's always pushing every week.
What is this, Mark? What's going on? Are you going to promote it? Mark Ham, the promoter, are you promoting that event, Mark?
I want to do a promoter show with you and Dave, Ron, where we just basically what a promoter, requirements, go through just some high level stuff. I think it'd be really interesting for people to know what all goes into it. You know what I mean? Behind the scenes. So
from a promoter's perspective.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, hey, Mr. Stone, I want to have the Outlaws at my fair. Cause that's how it starts. All right. I think that'd be kind of fun. So
yeah.
Get the wheels moving and I could help.
Well, I think we have to start it with a promoter, Mark. We got to have a promoter that's willing to take the risk.
That's that speedway out in the Dakotas, isn't it, that he's talking about?
I'm assuming it is. Yeah.
I think it is. So the one thing, the Outlaw Pro Stock class is about to go national. Region 2 picked it up. I know it passed in the NTPA. You're gonna see that, and it's been huge on the Outlaw circuit, Ron. And it's getting picked up. Everybody's talking. That's the buzz right now in the diesel tractor world. So
the 5-inch turbo.
Yep, the Pro Stocks. So I've heard some rumors of some maybe big pros that are going to run it. Just from a durability standpoint, I'm not going to say any names because I don't want to confirm it, but I think we're going to see some moving around a little bit on it. We'll just see what happens.
Yeah, it's definitely a good idea. What is that? I think that's a typo there as well on the Outlaw TV. It's supposed to be chaotic, maybe.
Okay, yeah. You can't blame that one on my guys. That's your guys, Ron.
Yeah. It's not on you. Not on you. But
they had a hook there in 2018-ish, but it got rained out. So.
Yeah, the folks there in Colorado, have been in contact with them, talked to them a little bit too about next year, and trying to fit everything in place. And like I said, it's like a big puzzle. And
oh yeah.
And a lot of things happening, a lot of moving parts right now. So, but as soon as we get it all kind of sort of locked in place, we'll put out a tentative schedule for the pullers, because the pullers like to plan ahead, for the season on as far as setting up family vacations and things like that, and see where they're going to go. So now that tractor there, I heard, is going to go where you're going.
Yeah, it's going to California. Wayne Purser's going out there with Uncle Sam, and then Urbans are going out there too. Yep.
Yeah, I think it was kind of they committed to going, and they committed to going to Lufkin, but Lufkin had changed the date. So they put them right on top of each other when they did that. So unfortunately, that tractor will be going to California that weekend.
Here, I'm going to put the banquet info, everybody, in the chat for everybody that was curious about that. It's on the Facebook page, but Lori made a post on Facebook 4 days ago. And I actually throw that in a streamer on the bottom too, Ron. Give me a second. But it's in the comments now. This is for the banquet, so it's up on the screen there. That was the one thing I want to talk about tonight for sure. So get that information out there. Oh, what else? Lufkin. That's the big push right now. Finish that up. Keep hammering that. When do all your fair conventions start and stuff, Ron? January?
Well, I'm not sure if we're going to go to the Colorado convention, but that one is in November.
Okay.
November, December, January, February.
Okay.
So.
And what we're talking about, everybody's Ron, a lot of pulling associations, including Ron, the attended fair convention. That's where you meet promoters, get a lot of contracts signed, make a lot of, content, different things like that. How many different states do you go to, Ron?
We go to Nebraska, Iowa, of course, Missouri, Kansas, Colorado is a possibility. Texas has one, but we don't normally go down there. That's down in Galveston.
Okay.
Oklahoma, I'm not sure Oklahoma even has one. I've looked for it and couldn't find it. Colorado has one. But yeah, we pretty much stay in the Midwest. Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas, Missouri are definites.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to talk about Lufkin tonight. I want to talk about Mark Ulmer's birthday. I mentioned that at the beginning. His birthday party's in Mendel, South Dakota. So there's two bars right across the street from each other, the Beer Garden and Roosters. And basically, they're going to be hosting this birthday party. And it legitimate, pulling legends are going to be there from Mark's earlier years. And if we had Mark on the show a couple weeks ago, we had Richard Morris last week. We've had a lot of good guests these last couple of weeks. And to hear the passion them talk about the young guns, but yet still talking about what they're doing today, it was pretty neat to hear all that and see all that. I'm going to try to, Ron, if you can get Esden and Russell and Ulmer, I'm going to try to get a round table set up and then get a microphone in one of those bars and just let them start telling stories. And that'd be a hoot.
Yeah, without a doubt. What day are you planning on being there? You planning on being there Saturday?
I'm going to take off Saturday morning and buzz out there and then try to be out there by 3, and then we'll stay overnight and then come home Sunday morning. So,
okay.
Because the following week, then everybody's leaving. So my guys will leave for Texas on Thursday. I'm going to fly out to Fresno on Thursday. Because if I'm going to go out there, I want to get out there an extra day and try to get some interviews done. Some of the Jason Titsworth has a 4x4 modified truck, California Flash. He's going to try to pick me up and take me around, take me some different pullers and stuff like that, their houses and their shops and things. So
cool.
Yep, having some fun with that, trying to line all that up. So
very cool.
Yeah.
Well,
I think that's all I got tonight, bud.
Yeah, me too.
I like our new promo video. We'll get the spelling made.
Yep. One more time here for Lufkin and.
Yep, I'm gonna run I got to run ours too. No, that's for the beginning. You get to do yours. So here.
All right.
Take over.
Here we go.
Okay. And here we go. Yeah, everybody, it's a great cause. Hopefully you guys can support that and check it out, everybody. It's good for Mission 22. And I brought that website up a little bit earlier, what they do for veterans. It's awesome, Ron. So
Yeah, we'll try to get Ronnie Kelly on next week from Lufkin, and we'll get Eric and Joe Claypool on next week. Points winners in the modified four-wheel drive class. We'll get back to doing that. Bring the points winners in.
that'd be awesome.
Cool.
All right, buddy. I'm gonna let some video play, everybody. I'll turn the sound back on. Thanks for watching Outlawed Live. Have a great night. See you, buddy.
Thanks, Jason. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
top of him. What a pass. We got 4 tractors running in what we call the light limited super stock class. Rolls her back off the hill so he can turn out of the track area. All right. I think we're getting ready to do an interview out there.
Everybody, we have Cameron Neves from McAdoo, Texas, the winner tonight of our modified class. What do you think of Wisner?
It's a great new facility we're coming to, and we look forward to more years coming back.
Yeah, this place is awesome. I'm from Wisconsin. I'm part of the Beer Money team, and we don't have pulls like this. We have a little town in northern Wisconsin called Ridgeland. They have a hill like this, but it's maybe 100 or 200 feet long, and this is cool. But on behalf of the Northern Colorado Snap-on dealers, they have a gift for you for winning, and congratulations. Thanks.
Congratulations, guys. Hopefully we see you in Missouri.
Yeah, first puller, light limited superstock class, Wyatt Robinson, a shake and bake coming out of Missouri, went 347.44. Next puller is Dan Christensen, the wanted, John Deere out of Dannebrog, Nebraska.
You know, Ron, I think this track, we're talking, the sun's going down. I'm starting to see some goodness out there, Ron Stone. Some goodness. Not that it was badness earlier, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, as that sun starts to dip back there and it starts cooling off out here, that moisture may start wicking up here and actually making that track better.
I hope all our cool photographers like Kevin and Cody get that cool shot of the silhouettes of all the people.
Cody's already got like 30 already of that. You know he has.
Now, did you go to the top of the hill yet? And
I haven't been up there.
Go right now.
I will. I had a couple more things I got to take care of here real quick.
You act like you're the vice president of the Outlaws or something.
No, not at all. I'm just trying, well, I am kind of, sort of, right? I mean,
no, not you are the vice president of the Outlaws.
I didn't go get Sam. She's overwhelmed.
Okay, folks, what we're doing down there right now is getting the sled ready to go. We're going to bring in, now we're running limited light super stocks on Ron and Jason's side. I'm going to take over the light super stocks, which is a whole different group of tractors. The regulations, the sizes, and so forth are different in that super stock class. So on the light super, they've got a few things that are a little bit different.
So the one to Daniel Christensen out of Dannebrog, Nebraska goes 317.55. Wyatt Robinson, last night's winner, is still way out there at 347.44. So Dave Todd, Deuces Wild out of Minnetonka, Nebraska will be coming up next, followed by Cole Robinson with Bad Idea out of our light limited super stocks.
When I get ready on the light limited super stock, I'm going to mix diesels and alcohol, folks. So alcohol is going to get to weigh 6,000 pounds, diesel 6,300, 640 cubic inches. If they're running a 505, they get 4 turbochargers. So we got a little bit of everything.
Fred, I've mixed a lot of drinks in my life, but diesel with alcohol does not sound good.
Yeah, I hear you. And I've been at some events that it has not gelled well at all in the old days, let me tell you.
I just mix alcohol with alcohol, Fred.
There you go.
Just saying.
Don't cut it with nothing?
No, don't cut it with nothing. I don't drink because I'm thirsty, Fred, if you know what I'm saying.
It's okay. I'm good with that.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
What a great night, Kevin. You happy?
Awesome event here. Again, amazing fireworks show tonight right after the poll, so do not leave. Keep drinking beer, keep drinking water, keep eating food. There's long lines up there, Fred, at the concession stands. This place is packed with happy people here today. Happy people. So.
Well, I think I'd like to get out in the middle of that, but I think when I'm done here, I got to kind of get my self in the truck and head for Grand Island.
Yeah. Deuces Wild, Dave Todd out of Minnetonka, Nebraska. He needs to go 347 and change. Todd and Deuces Wild to get his distance here for you in just a second. Deuces Wild goes 307.79. Wyatt Robinson, our first puller, shake and bake. Last night's winner, way out there at 347. Daniel Christensen second at 317. Dave Todd is in third right now at 307. Cole Robinson with a bad idea will be our final competitor here in our light limited super stock class. Heartland division of the Outlaw truck and tractor pullers. And then we're going to move on to our super modified, our blower trucks, super modified four-wheel drive trucks. We have two of those, both from the state of Montana, father-son team. And then we got a gigantic class of 4x4 modified trucks to round out my track over here on the east side. So we're getting towards the end. We're running down.
All right. Out of South Dakota, Mark Almer is going to be the first one out with the Eleanor tractor edit out of Minnow. And I got to check here. I think he's right now leading the points.
Absolutely, he is. Yep. He's got a pretty good lead on his second tractor.
Yep, and the second one.
And the second one's not here. It burnt pistons last night. The weapon did.
Oh, we watched that. The water went away.
We saw a lot of blow by.
Held the pistons.
Yeah.
So he's out here with the main horse. This guy's run heavy supers to
run them
light
all.
supers
To
and
mini
everything
rods.
in between.
Yep.
And it don't make any color what color it is. He's even run orange.
Yep. Even orange. Even orange.
Mark
Arms up
wants me
there.
to give a shout out to all the folks watching back in Minnow at the beer garden. They're watching live on Outlaw Pulling TV.
Come on, Homer.
Now that guy could drive. You notice how easy he came out. Otherwise, he would have blown the tires.
Okay, I got Cole Robinson over here on the east track. Bad idea. Wyatt Robinson out there in lead of 347. Fred's going to have Homer's distance here for you. He's going to be the distance to beat.
Well, he put it out there, Jason, at 317.09.
That's going to be tough to beat.
So that's the mark. He knew if he would have really ramped it up on that start line, he'd be probably about 100 foot. That'd be call it a day. Yep. The man can drive.
Here comes bad idea. Cole Robinson. Nice hook for Cole Robinson there, and bad idea. Not going to get up to Wyatt Robinson. Wyatt Robinson's going to sweep the weekend with shake and bake. So Wyatt, come on down here, sign that Case IH banner again. Maybe I'll send Doug back out there to interview you. He's a champion now. That Doug Borth guy.
Doug's a superstar, Jason.
He is. We're training him. We're training him to be awesome here at the Beer Money Pulling Team College. Well, a promotion.
But see, he's already there. He's way high on the food chain because he's got one of them fancy shirts, Remedy shirts.
Oh, the secret, Fred, is anybody can get one of these. They just have to pay for them.
I don't have one yet, Jason.
Your hands are full, mister.
Ron, are you making your way to the top?
You know what? I'm afraid because my signal broke up a little bit. I didn't want to go any further up there, but this is a great view from right here.
Where you at, buddy?
I'm right here close to the fence here.
Yeah, I figured he's at the beer tent.
Yeah.
Oh, good idea, Fred.
Yeah, good idea.
Close. It says Coors Light behind you.
Yeah, somebody buy the main announcer a beer, would they?
You know, the thought never even crossed my mind, Fred, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we believe you're on.
I wouldn't have said that last night when there was lightning close, all right?
Yeah, that was a whole different thing.
So Bad Idea is going to go 381.85. So congratulations to Shake and Bake. Wyatt Robinson wins last night and tonight. So come on up, sign the banner, come see us. Bad Idea, our last puller, is going to go second. Cole Robinson at 331. Daniel Christensen is going to go 317 with that John Deere. And Deuces Wild, Dave Todd's going to go fourth at 307.79. It's about to get loud on my track over here on the east side. Chris Burchett and Corey Burchett. Sudden impact on the Wicked Wagon out of Montana. And then we're going to end out the night on the east track with four-wheel drive modified trucks. Fred's got... let's see here. 2.6 diesel trucks after this. And what's that last class? The Pro 4x4 trucks. Yep. So we got a lot of gas trucks and some diesel trucks to round out the night here after this light super stock class.
The man coming up next is Jim Scheffler with Too Much Fun out of Hancock, Iowa. Now, they had issues with the tractor last night. Talked with Jim. Somebody was kind of saying maybe they were having a problem with the piston in the tractor. And all he would say today, he says, well, we're going to give her a try again tonight. So it may go for him or it may not. So we're on iffy status here.
Yep. Sometimes they go, sometimes they blow.
Third in points for 2022. He's been past top three champ over the last 2, 3, 4 years.
Yep. He hits every one of them.
He's very loyal to the class. Out of Hancock, Iowa, just inside of Iowa, east of the great state of Nebraska.
No, Fred, I told Ron he had to go up and check it out from up above. It's so
we'll
cool.
Never see him again.
I know. That's okay.
He's gone.
We'll just ping his iPhone or something cool like that.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Maybe the boss won't notice he's up there mingling in the beer tent.
We want to say happy anniversary to Ryan and Lindsay.
Ryan and Lindsay, happy anniversary.
Lexi. Ryan and Lexi.
Happy anniversary, Ryan and Lexi.
17 years. They're celebrating.
Do they look like they're in love, Ron, or are they faking it?
Ryan's not here anywhere.
What?
Lexi's here. We have no idea where Ryan is. Yeah, happy anniversary, right?
Yeah, happy.
There he is.
Oh, there he is.
Now, his dad drives the Junkyard Dog that'll be coming up in the modified four-wheel drive class.
Nice. That's good information.
Oh, can you tell this truck has a supercharger on it, guys?
It does. I can tell.
Just slightly.
Chris Burchett, sudden impact out of Geraldton, Montana. Anybody here from Montana in the crowd? Oh, there's a couple of you.
A lot of people.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, you listen to the idle on this super modified four-wheel drive. The supercharger is turning faster than the engine. That's what causes that erratic womp, womp, womp idle.
And they eat a lot of horsepower, but they make a lot more horsepower.
And I believe this is a 1958 Dodge. The two-wheeler earlier was a 48. I mispronounced it as a 58.
Sudden impact out of Montana. Distance to 280 feet, 84 hundredths, folks. Let's see if he takes that. Okay, we're official. We are told. So, Chris Burchett, sudden impact. Two trucks in this class, both out of the Montana area. So, looks like this could be, don't know the folks, but it looks like it could be a family affair. And as soon as we get the light super stock side. Now, I mentioned earlier that we mix alcohol with diesel. So Mark Ulmer came through. Scheffler would been alcohol. Boyson's going to be coming through. He's under construction. That John Deere is on diesel. Fool's Gold is diesel.
Hey, Fred, real quick, I'm going to talk with Wyatt Robinson. He tried going up there. The fans get excited. They were waving at you when you were coming up the hill. I thought that was pretty cool. Our light limited super stock winner here of our Heartland division with the Outlaw Truck and Tractor Pullers. You won last night. You won tonight. My guess is maybe Windsor, Colorado might be one of your new favorite tracks.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with it. When you first saw Colorado, you don't think of a track like this. You think about rocks.
Yeah. Rocks and sand, right?
Exactly.
Has your team had a good weekend, the family and everybody?
Oh, yeah, we've enjoyed all of it. If I didn't have these two, I don't think I could be able to do this. So,
who are those two?
My brother, Cole, and then my dad, Jeff.
Yeah, those dads, they tend to help out a little bit, don't they? I watched you pull in Paris, Missouri. At the Children's Miracle Network pool a couple years ago. I was announcing with Leroy. Does that sound right?
Yep.
It was wholly hot that day?
It was very hot.
That's how I remember. So anybody else you want to thank besides your parents and your brother?
Brian Scott at Prairie Performance for sure again. And also got a pulling family back home. They wanted me to say hi and thank you. So.
Perfect. Well, we'll let this truck pull. Congratulations, Wyatt. Thanks for coming.
All right, here we go. Corey Burgett, the Wicked Wagon out of Norris, Montana. What a ride! .306 and 38, folks. 306 and 38. So he will take the win. Okay, that is Ryan Boyson, under construction, the little John Deere out of West Point, Nebraska. He is the tech official. His daughter was flagging at the 75-foot mark. She gets to drive in Nebraska tomorrow. So let's see what. Too much fun, got pulled off the track, did not make the hook. Ryan Boyson, under construction out of West Point, Nebraska. Distance for under construction, please.
Hey, Jason.
Yes, sir.
I'm up here. I was talking to the folks at the beer stand. Imagine that I would be at the beer tent.
Well, beer is a part of pulling. Let's be honest.
It's a staple. It's a main staple of pulling, correct? I just was curious how much beer they had sold, and they were like, oh, my God, we have no idea, but we're selling a lot.
There's a lot of people here, and beer is something you do at a truck and tractor pull. So.
All right, real quick.
They're taking orders down here right now for more, actually. So we're getting ready to go to the modified four-wheel drives over here on the east side. Modified four-wheel drives, a little bit different from those Supermod four-wheelers. They can't run superchargers, and they have a shorter wheelbase, but they're all naturally aspirated, and they have no cubic inch limit. So there are mountain motors, we call them, of 800-plus cubic inches in that modified four-wheel drive class coming up.
Well, I'm with Mike Masonbrink. He wins last night. He wins tonight. Man, this Windsor, Colorado has been pretty good to the Inches Matter team.
That's been excellent. I love it.
How close did you get up there to the berm?
It was getting close. I had a heck of a time trying to get around.
Yeah, it was fun because I love it. I've been watching the fans as the tractors and trucks get close. They're all standing up and cheering. It makes me happy. So you did a good job with points this weekend. I know it's not over yet, but you were right behind Brady coming in, and you picked up a few more points tonight. So it's going to be a dogfight.
Yeah, I mean, and it's been a good fight all year long. I mean, it's been back and forth. So we'll got one more pull, and we'll see what happens to Spencer.
Awesome. Let's give Mike Masonbrink, Inches Matter, a big round of applause. Here's from our northern area Colorado Snap-on dealers. Thank you, Michael.
My wife, this is our anniversary tonight, so I had to. We won one for that, so I had to tell her that, and all my people that'll help me. So,
how many years you guys been married?
12.
That's awesome. Congratulations. You found somebody to put up with you.
I guess. I don't know how she does, but she has so far.
And tractor pulling. Yeah. You and tractor pulling. Way to go, Mike. Good job, buddy.
Real quick, guys. Ryan Boyson under construction out of West Point, Nebraska. The yellow John Deere goes 262.84. Mark Almer with the Eleanor Tractor Edit out of Minnow, South Dakota. Still slits in the lead, 3:17.09. Next up, it's going to be Jason Valentine, Fool's Gold out of Unionville, Missouri. Took the win out of the Iowa State Fair here a couple weeks ago. So all you Case fans, and I know the Houck family is going to be watching this because in the days that I pulled with them guys, that's what the tractors looked like. 930 Case. So this guy can rock and roll it. So right now, South Dakota leads it. Nebraska number 2. We're going to see what Missouri's going to do. This one is on alcohol. Man, Jason, I'll tell you what, he just brought her right out there. Nice pass.
Hey, honestly, in this class, if you can even get within sniffing distance of old Mark Ulmer,
yeah,
you know you had a good pass. Let's be real.
Okay, I tried to get a distance on him here.
Guys up here close to the rail, if we had some marshmallows and a long stick when those alcohol tractors go by, marshmallows up here.
That would be pretty cool. It's like a bonfire and a tractor pull all at the same time, Stone.
And we got beer also. Beer. Marshmallows.
Yeah.
Yep.
I bet if we try hard enough, we could get you some graham crackers and some marshmallows and some chocolate, Ron.
Oh, there's probably some around.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, Phil's Gold went 288.73 right now. Runs in the runner-up spot, and the Mark Ulmer out of Minnow still leads it. Under construction of Ryan Bolson sits back at 262.84.
Neat old Ford truck here. Comes out of California. Been pulling for a lot of years. Big block Ford.
Doug Bradshaw. Show no mercy.
All right, everybody, I'm going to wrap up the live video here. Thanks for watching Outlawed Live. Every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, Ron and I talk about everything Outlaw truck and tractor pulling, and we always share some video from outlawpulling.tv as well. So if you're looking for something to do, don't forget Lufkin, Texas, October 21st to the 22nd. The Outlaw Banquet's coming up, and then Mark Ulmer's birthday party in Minnow, South Dakota, October 15th. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.